Your life won't change until you do. Your life is not going to change until you personally say, oh, I want something to change, and you change.
And welcome aboard, I'm the captain. Tonight on my bed door, girl, you ain't say nothing yet.
Hi lovelies, welcome back to another episode of Bisola's Diary. And my previous episode, I said we're going to be having a lot of like girl chats. So yes, this is one of our episodes, and as you can see the title, your life won't change until you do. Firstly, I believe in being your highest self. And what do I mean when I say highest self? Meaning being a better version of yourself, literally. You don't have to be perfect. I think I mentioned in my previous episode, nobody's perfect, but every day is a new day to become a better version of yourself. People blame different things for their failure, basically circumstances, their past, different things. And the thing is that there are two different types of people who are not going to make it in life: the people who are the dreamers, the people who make excuses, and also the people who complain. It's not gonna get you anywhere. Here is not gonna get you anywhere. There's literally one thing that is very common in the three of them, and that is they all don't take active steps. They just keep complaining and wishing. They don't take any active steps. And I feel like these steps you have to take have to be conscious. They have to be conscious, active steps to actually the little things that matter. Waking up by 5:30 instead of waking up by 10. Those little things, and actually making sure they are consistent, basically. So I posted little things I did. As I said, I was not always like this, honestly. I was not always like this. I know everybody has had their downside and their upside and everything. So yes, I've also had my downside where I was my lowest self. I was not always like this, but I knew this is not how I wanted my life to be. I wanted something different for myself. I wanted something better. I wanted something better for myself, and I said yes, I'm going to take active steps to become the person I want to be. And I started with, oh, okay, I want to lose weight. This is what I have to do to lose weight. And oh, I want to be more intelligent. I want to be better at my academics. This is what I have to start getting better. Because I remember one time I was struggling to lose weight. See guys, I was literally struggling to lose it, and I didn't know how. I keep telling myself, oh my god, I'm going to go on diet. Like, I feel like if you want something so bad, you're going to literally do anything to get it. Like, you'll be willing to sacrifice a lot just to achieve that goal, literally. So basically, I remember saying, always complaining, oh my god, I want to reduce weight, but like I wasn't even trying to even change how I ate, and I was expecting to lose weight. I was not trying to do or exercise. I want to try to change how I was eating, nothing. And I was still expecting that, oh girl, I'm gonna lose weight. Baby girl, you'll lose weight. I didn't lose the weight, man. I didn't until I literally took active steps to say, oh, okay, I don't like how my weight is looking. I actually want to change, I actually want to change this about me, my skin, everything, literally everything. That was how everything worked out, guys. That is how. Literally, I'm going to say this. There's nothing like the perfect opportunity, the perfect circumstances. There is nothing like luck. There is nothing like coincidence. Yeah, like I said it, and I'm gonna, zoom it into your face. There is nothing like the perfect circumstance, there's nothing like the perfect opportunity, and there's nothing like luck. Everything is planned. For people that do believe in faith, yeah, everything is planned. And sometimes, literally, if I want to tell you your worst enemy, I literally know your worst enemy, and the worst enemy is laziness. Literally, laziness is actually going to trick you into thinking that you have more time than you actually have. You don't have time, trust me. Trust me, you don't have that actual time. So basically, you're just wasting the time that you're meant to, put into other things. Laziness is a dream killer, basically, because you procrastinate. The more you procrastinate, the more your dreams are killed. So basically, as you guys know, I'm a beauty creator, I'm a content creator, and recently I became a YouTuber. I am scared, like I'm so scared, but fear is not going to like take control of what I want, because I already have an envisioned dream that, oh, this is what I want to achieve. So I am standing up instead of dreaming and thinking, oh, I want to start YouTube channel, but I don't have the appropriate camera. Oh, I want to do something. I'm going to literally stand up and say, oh, okay, it is what it is. I am just going to post it. I'm going to start from somewhere, And I feel like that is just, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to start, literally. And it's very, very difficult to start, you guys. It's so difficult to start, but you have to start. So as I said earlier, there are 3 types of people, and that is people that actually believe in excuses. People that believe in excuses be like, oh, because this person is rich, because this person is that, because this person is this. Girl, your destiny is in your hands. According to faith, people that believe in faith, we know that, oh, Allah, qadr, like you everything is not a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence, sorry, and everything is in Allah's hand, and your destiny is even planned even before you were born, literally. But like, sitting idle, I'm not even making an effort to actually see what is meant for you, or what is destined for you, and just sitting back and relaxing. Oh, I don't have the opportunity to do something like that. Oh, because is very influential, that's why you got the job. You're not even putting that hard work into it. This is the very honest truth. Life is going to give you what you deserve, or life is going to give you mostly what you deserve. All right, hard work beats talent when talents don't work hard. Like, it's literally going to, when you work so hard, that talent that the other person is showing might not even mean anything, because you have worked so hard for this particular position and everything. So stop making, like, I can literally make excuses to actually sit down in my bed and start watching movies. Like, I can literally make excuses like, oh, I don't really have to do it, I'm on holiday, or I don't have to do it. But because I know what I want and I don't want to give myself excuses, I said, okay, maybe I'm gonna stand up and do what I'm gonna do, like things like that. So basically, that's it. So secondly, the people that complain. Well, this one annoys me the most, but I feel like a lot of people do it. I feel like when you complain, you're just whining about what you want but you don't have. But instead of whining, that time you're using to complain, you can use it to actually take some active and conscious step to getting closer to your goals. You can actually get closer to your goals by actually taking those active steps. You're not taking it and you are complaining. Nothing's going to change. You're just going to keep complaining until you run out of. Literally, you're just going to keep complaining and it's not going to change anything. Take active steps if you want to change your life. I know everybody, I cannot think of anybody saying, oh, they want to live a life of slavery, or they want to be in poverty. And I know a lot of us are really scared of poverty, especially in this era. Nobody do you want to be poor? Because I don't want to be poor. So if you want to be poor, okay. But like, I know nobody wants to be poor. So everybody you always have to work hard. You have to actively say, oh, this is what I want, this is how I want to get it. You actually have to work for it. So except you're in a baby shower. So basically, you always have to work for that kind of thing. You can't always keep saying, oh, I want to be chill, or you basically on TikTok scrolling. I think this thing I did it before, but I stopped because I felt like this wasn't paying me. And when I started looking at it, then I got annoyed by the fact that why would I be spending my own data to watch other people's lives, something I want to be, something I want to achieve, and instead of me actively doing something to actually better my own life, I am wasting it on another person's content, and the person is earning from me. Like, it doesn't work like that. I'm not saying you should not watch, like, I'm not saying you should not be on social media or watch anything you want to change, watch anything you want to watch or anything. I still go to social media, I do, but I make sure that I don't spend, I don't, I'm not so invested that I'm not even invested in myself. Yeah. So basically, they're making money off from you. You don't even have to make money from content creation. You don't have to make money from social media. And literally, this takes me to the third step. And these are people who are dreamers. Basically, this also relates to like you watching people on TikTok, the life they are living, the life you wish and want to live. So basically, you always dream like, oh, I want to live this type of life. Oh, I'm going to live this type of life. But what are you doing to actually, get to that place? Please tell me. You're not doing anything. You just keep pushing. You just keep complaining, and you just keep dreaming and making excuses, and it's not going to get you anywhere. I also want to say is that nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything, nothing. And basically, this is just something that I recently actually came into a conclusion that actually nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything. Life is only going to give you what you deserve. Motivation is basically temporary, but consistency is what is permanent. This is what gets you going. It's just like people saying that love is not enough. You have to have friendship in marriage, According to my faith, Steve Harvey, he says that the world doesn't pay you for what you want, but for what you can provide. Literally, I think that, and that's actually the blunt, honest truth. And when you actually when that sinks in and you actually get that concept, then you start chasing what you want. You start chasing that BMW car, you start chasing that Rolex wristwatch, you start chasing that mansion, because that is what you want. So you do something, you bring something to the table so you can get what you want. And I think we're coming to the end, but there's one thing I would love to say, and that is invest in yourself, create your own peace, and actually protect your energy. Those three things are they get you through life. Sometimes I say this, that even if this is going to mean you are selfish, please do it. I know this can sound like, Miriam, what are you saying? But even if it means you're selfish, please do it. It's for you. Success isn't about what you do occasionally, it's about what you do consistently. Yeah. So I hope you guys were able to learn 1 or 2, 3 or 4 from what I said from this episode. I hope you guys come back for more so we can grow together. You guys should please subscribe and like for more. Bye.